Well, I think I'm going to have to have started this year like 3 or 4 times already. I just can't get it together. My camera it's not working very well. I'll just say this really briefly. This is a Torah that really fits well into Elul. And this is the sixth Torah in Likutei Moharan. And it has a pirush, which is called the Sfas HaNachal, which comes from Rabbi Elazar Shlomo Schick. I learned it years ago, and I felt that I did with Mordechai Shmalo, and I felt that I really didn't understand it well, even though I could say it over, but I was missing. So let's see. I'm trying again, trying to make this video work. The Torah says it's possible. Yom Hashem al Moshe kara es Yoshua, call to Yoshua. Ki tzara kol adon l'mayit b'kavod atzmo, v'laharbe b'kavod l'makom. A person has to minimize his own sense of honor and magnify that of the Almighty. Ki mi sherodef achar kavod, because a person that runs after kavod, ein zochel l'kavod elokem, this person does not merit the kavod of God. Ella shal malachim, but of kings instead. So it's a Shenam Abod that says in regards to this, kavod malachim chakar davar. So a person who has wants the honor of a king, this is something that gets investigated. Everybody starts looking at this person and they ask, who is this person? How did he get here? That they're able to give him such a special position. So people argue with him. They said he's not fit to that kavod. That's that kavod of malachim. Anyone who wants to be a leader of anything is subject to their very difficult situation. But a person who runs away from kavod, he limits his own kavod, and he magnifies the kavod of the Almighty. This person merits the kavod of this word Elokem, which usually means some kind of a dinim, but dinim from a very, very high level. So we have to see what he means or why he put this in. So then nobody really asks about how he got to this place. Love, whether or not this person is fit for the honors that he has or no. And about this person it said, Kavod Elokim Haster Davar. Ki also lach kor ala kavod azeh, because this kavod, the kavod of God, that you don't ask about. A little bit more. So on the next page is Kuf Nun Bet. It starts another part of this Torah. It has a base by it. V'after l'schus l'kavod azeh. How do you get to this kavod? Ela ayadei tshuva, only through doing tshuva. What is the main part of tshuva? That a person should listen to himself being embarrassed, put down, complained about. And it says, Yidom v'yishtak. And that person doesn't say anything, keeps his mouth quiet. V'les kavod below kaf. Now the Rebbe says something which doesn't automatically make sense. So this is the part we have to look at. He said, les kavod below kaf. You can't have kavod if you don't have the first letter. The first letter is a kaf. Then after that, what would you have? You would have bow. That it doesn't mean anything. Kavod. So he said below kaf. But kaf hu keser. Kaf represents the word keser. Bechina ekye. It's the bechina, the aspect of this word which is called ekye. Bechinas tshuva. So now we've seen a lot. Now we have a real question, a real solid question. First he used Elokim before, now he says Ekya, so we understand those people who study the Uri know that these both refer to these kinds of aspects of Ima, or Tavuna. So these things could be explained. And we're going to look a little bit over here to see what he's talking about, but the basic thing is that a person has to reach a level of nullification of his own ego to the point where if someone insults him, that he realizes, this is my thinking, Ein od milvado, there is nothing besides God, and that's his will.